Okay. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Oh, wait. Okay, everything's on. All right. Um, for some reason, some nights, the stream doesn't have audio or it doesn't have video. I don't know why. So I was checking. And I tried to make a lag there so that we didn't have to worry about it lagging and then showing you the beginning. So if you see a little bit of me checking out if my stream's running, you'll know why. Okay, so what I did is I cleared all this out, took down the walls, took out the smithy, um, spent last evening after I quit streaming going to get more metal. Uh, and then this morning going to get more metal. We really have to go get a metal node somewhere. Is everything, what is burning? Oh, in here. Yeah, I'm meddling. No, actually. Oh, I'm telling you, the storms, now that it's nighttime, we have a night, a really long night. There was a heat storm, and it was great because instead of being 43 degrees, it was 63, and I was absolutely happy. Anyway, um, so what I did is right before I started, I put all of the things that we need to place in my hot bar down here. You can see them on the bottom. I was caught out in a sandstorm, by the way. I made the crafting station for the S Plus. Before it used to be just called crafting station on our mod on the center, but this one is pretty unilateral across all 3, 4, 5, whatever which one you're playing, or maps. You know the pri primal. I don't remember them all. I know there's the island. I know there's Valhalla. I know that the center. I know there's Scorched. I know that there's the primitive, and then there's one where you're the animal, and I don't know the name of that one. Okay, so, so first of all, we have to figure out what's going to fit where, and we already know that the smithy is a big hog, and we can't afford for it to be sticking out here. And the part of it that always sticks out is on the left, always. And I was kind of thinking, I didn't get a chance to, but I was kind of thinking that you might put it here. Oh, it's really nice. It'll go there. Kind of. I wonder how far it'll go this way. Well, I guess we better go this way first. I wished it would just not be so high. Look at that. That is a long way. Nope. Won't do it. Okay, how far is it going to go this way? Oh, that's obnoxious. That's crazy, huh? That goes that way. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave it a little bit away from the wall. And that's about it, guys. That's all it wants to do. Is we got to just straighten it out a little bit. Maybe it'll make sure that it's just kind of straight. Okay, there's one. Always has so much room behind it that if you're getting rid of stuff and you I placed it crooked. I was so careful. No way. Don't look. Don't even look. It costs too much metal ingots, and I don't have any more. Okay, so the next one I wanted to place was my crafting station. Do we want to have the crafting station or the mortar and pestles? No, crafting station. I know why. I'll say it in a minute. Okay. The reason I want to put the mortar and pestles in the other room is because your fruit is always in there, your berries. Your charcoal is predominantly in there. You can offload your flint, all that other stuff right in there. And you can then take whatever you need. It'll be just kind of a kitchen kind of a thing. Well, I want to double check, make sure it's 8. It is. I don't want anything. I know that this is just really horrid, but crooked. Maybe it won't look so crooked when we get this one in next to it. Okay, I'm trying to put the 2 back legs up against that back wall, kind of so that they're, both the legs are kind of sticking out on the, does that look, does that look, does that look, does that, huh, wow, well, I'm going to go as far as I can. Doesn't want to go, oh, it's stuck. Well, I'm going to just call it good. Okay, that way we can just walk in here and do our thing. We still have room that we're not going to knock ourselves out trying to get through the door. We're going to have to put a storage cabinet in here, you realize. That's why I needed these walls up, because I wonder if I could just put mortar and pestle without a wall, now that I have all the jerboas in a locked room. I just put all this up. I don't think, let's see if I put that table right here. It's kind of in the way. I think I'd like to put it here. It's close to the berries, it's close to the charcoal, it's close to the storage. I'm going to get out a little further. Okay, so I'm going to line it up on these guys. Okay, and then I'm going to walk, and then I'm going to kind of right. This is a wooden table. You have to make a chair first, but I really like having it. And then I start over here, and I run, and I jump, and I don't make it. Okay, let's try it again. Run, jump. Okay, don't run, just jump. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't mean to just start right away without telling you hello and how are you, and thanks for coming and joining me tonight. Oh, and I have a note here for myself. A few corrections from yesterday. Yeah, you know how it goes. Sometimes you goof up and you don't mean to. Okay, so yesterday I said that, get out of this mode, see this bottom lightning bolt right above the plus sign there on the right? I said that was fortitude. That is not. That is your stamina, the one that is right underneath the health. That is the one that you run out of. If you're running away from something, if your stamina goes down all the way, you have to stop. If you're out in the storm, one of the sandstorms, your stamina will go all the way down. I mean, like, plummet. So that was one correction. The next correction was, when I was watching my video, yes, I rewatched them to make sure that I'm not messing up too bad. I said that if there's no stacking mod, you get 20 thatch per stack, and it only takes 45, and I said, so that's only 450. Well, 20 times 45 is 900. I don't know where I was thinking. I was tired last night. Tonight I feel absolutely amazing. It's my new time at 7 o'clock. I am so excited. And the only other thing that I wanted to bring up was when you kill a water jug bug or a oil jug bug, remember to press E and have a drink of water and take out the oil if you need to. I mean, oil is always great because you're going to need it in your preserving bin, and water is always great to fill up on. So that was one of those things that I had just wanted to, tell you. And then the other mistake I made is I said, if you have a lot of raw material in your inventory and it weighs a ton, then as you craft, your weight will go down. That is entirely wrong. It happened today. I was crafting standing torches with thatch and wood, and I think it was flint. And I got heavier and heavier and heavier. Come to find out, the standing torches are really, really, really heavy. So here we are up here. Thanks for joining me. We'll be here until 9 or longer, grinding and learning. And I will tell you, I have to remind you. I have to remind you that I still need to get a mic, and that my graphics card went out night before last. So all day yesterday and today, I have been working with my onboard graphics card, so it's not as clear and crisp as it could be, but it is working perfect for me. Okay, and also, people that have been doing this for a while, they have, like daily agendas. Well, mine are weekly and monthly. I mean, at 70 and only gaming for 5 months and 4 of them on ARK, I go at my own pace. First, we need to get metal. And that's what I've been doing, going back and forth and back and forth, just like I did for the last 2 days, going over to the trees, foresty place, where the regular trees have regular wood and the regular rocks have metal. And we use a pick and we gather whatever we can get. Also, let's see here. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. Boy, not everybody can do that, I'll bet. Okay, and second, we need a saber tooth or a wolf at any level, and level it up in speed and stamina. We need to run up those mountains out there and find crystal and salt. We are in bad shape. We don't have anything. And up in those mountains is where it's at. And that's exactly where you're going to find all of those ones right there and these ones right here. That's where you're going to find all of the elementals and golems. Just face it, they're going to be there. They're going to try to kill you. There's going to be snakes and scorpions, just tons of things that are going to kill you. You need to have something that's very speedy. And yeah, so we need to get something that's really fast. I am tempted to go get my Rex out of the obelisk and download him, but it wouldn't be fair, because this game I started from scratch, showed you how to get on, showed you how to make your character, how to, of course the first time I did it, I goofed up and spawned in the wrong place, but the second time that we spawned, we went to where we wanted to spawn, and it worked out really great. Then we need, because we're going to be going up into the mountains, we need to make small storages, and in them put tent. I'm just thinking this through this morning. Tent, a sleeping bag, a couple of tools, so that if we die, we can hurry up, jump up, and get our few things and run up and get our animal, or our stuff, or our body, if we can. It may not work out that way, but at least we can try. And so in my hotbar on 0, I put one of the small storages, and I noticed that, yes, we can place it without a foundation, which is really interesting, and I love it. So yes, you can put a storage box anywhere, so we can stick one up right before we go up into the hills, and it's going to be really nice for us. Okay, so that was that. Let's see. Oh, we need to get to a stream or one of the obelisks where there's a puddle pond. This one's the closest. I think it's the most aggravating one, because it's where the wyverns are on the other side, and I think there's a huge chasm between us and it. But we need to get some water because we need silica pearls, and we're not going to be able to make our hat face mask for our desert gear, which really is protective, until we get silica pearls and a little bit of, oh man, it's just going to be so tough. A little bit. Oh my gosh, no kidding. Silica pearls. What was the other thing I'm going to need? Here I am, ohing and ahhing. Oh, it's not going to even be here. It's going to be in the smithy. I think it's crystal. I'm pretty sure it's crystal. Yeah, I'm sure it's crystal. It's not salt. It's crystal. Okay. So, Over there today in the rocks, there was a Procoptodon stuck, and there had been a bug stuck in here. I was going to show you what it looks like when they're stuck, because they all have the same mannerism. They shake like this, and they just keep shaking, and then you know it's stuck, and you can tame it. Also, I'm going to get a slingshot out when we have time. There were like a million parasaurs this morning ratting around early in the morning when the dawn came up after a very long night. And there isn't one to be seen. And I was going to tame one with a slingshot to show you that you can do it. And you already know that you can do this with 1 or 2 hits with a slingshot. Remember, you can put a plant species Y to tame it, or mejoberries. Both work great. Okay, so let's go place our mortar and pestle. Our smithy is down. Let's get some stuff in it so we can get all of our tools all fixed. And we don't have anything in here, but let's see. Goggles and hat, yeah. Hide, fiber, silica pearls, crystal. And we only need 10 crystal. I mean, if you're on a wolf that has like 80 pounds to its name that it can carry, and you're 40, you can get 10 crystal. Just, get the 10, jump off, get the 10, and get out of there. Don't even stick around until we have, or you have more animals. So we have to tame, just continuously tame. I left all the doors open here for anything it wanted to wander in. It could. Not one thing has wandered in, except a parasaur. So, but for some reason, not as many animals spawned here. So today I kind of wanted to go over this way. We've never gone this way to get wood. And I kind of wanted to look and see what is this way. Maybe not that way. There's my first little house. See it there, kind of on the right side of the screen? Yeah. And then kind of this way. See all the trees? That'd be kind of cool. But first, the metal. Okay, so let's go transfer a little bit of metal ingot that I have going in the forge into the smithy so that we can repair our tools and to keep them repaired. Because if you don't repair, they will break. And the only thing that you can have that is mobile is a thorny dragon, and he is our smithy on this this map, like the beaver on all the others. It's a thorny dragon on this one. Okay, so excuse the choppiness. Remember, I've only been at this for 4 months on a PC, and 4 months of gaming ARK, and 5 months of gaming. So just be patient with me, and we'll just get this done together. And on Twitch, in my profile, I even put the code for you to join me on Rashamane's Scorched Earth or Rashamane's Center. So we are good to go. Now you know where I am. So, oops, we have metal. What else do we need? Here. And here. This needs to be, remember, put your cursor over the one you want to transfer and just push T for transfer. If it comes up red, you know it's all bad. Okay, we're going to need wood, flint, stone, wood, hide, fiber, all the basics. But this room is so different, I come in here and I get lost. It's really weird, huh? Okay, so we're going to need a little bit of fiber. And we're going to need a little bit of flint. Look how much flint I've gotten. Just getting all that. I'm actually getting all the rocks out of the way so that if any bad animals come trying to, attack us, that my Morellatops can get to them. Hide. Where's the hide? Where's the thatch? Oh, there's a thatch in here. Oh, that's funny. Okay, we're overweight. I can't walk. Remember? Yesterday I taught you this. Get the item that's the heaviest, drop the item in front of you. Walk over towards where you want it to go. Pick it up. Turn. Get into your inventory again. Take the item, drop it. Walk over next to where you want it to go. And just keep doing it until you get to your destination. And put it where it needs to go. T, 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 T. All right. And we need to go get thatch. I know I went and got some. Of course, I've been using a lot of everything. That's only 484. I think I put thatch lights. That's what's burning. I hear it burning, you know. I used to rob them when I didn't have a whole lot of stuff when I was first starting, but now just go out and get it. And so we'll make another run and we'll go out and get it. Okay, so everything should be able to repair. Not this thing. Stone. Of course, stone. Today I had to go out and go over to a rock and get stone because I didn't have stone. Yeah, I'm out of stone. I need to get my dough dick. There's so much to do all the time. I know what I want to do. No, never mind. I was going to go get the whip, but I'm already out here. I don't want to keep walking back and forth. I hope I have my other pick on me, which would be just really lovely. Always have 2 picks if you're going to be going out and getting metal or flint. Take 2 hatchets if you're going to be just getting wood and sand or stone. And the pick is good for thatch, remember, thatch and flint. The other day I said it perfect, and then that night, after I hardly had any sleep, the night before, I was saying it all goofy. I'm like, geez, these people are going to absolutely think, you know, what is wrong with her? But it's just because I was so tired. I didn't have, I don't know, I was just so tired. I couldn't even think to say it right. And it's one of the things, just get a hatchet and get a pick and go over and bang a tree and see which ones you get. Because you doing it and having the visual of the way that you're doing it and how much you're getting is what really makes it sink in. Not when somebody tells you. You know, some people, they can't get it because they don't know what we're talking about. I couldn't get it until I finally went and got a stone hatchet and a stone pick and just walked over to a tree and hit it and realized that the pick was giving me more thatch and the hatchet was giving me more wood. And the really weird thing is that you have a tendency to keep goofing up and and you just keep trying and trying, and that's what my platform is that you can do anything if you just keep trying. Okay, now we're going to try this again. Ha! Okay. Mortar number 6. Okay, so, why is it like that? I don't want it like that. Oh, that's when I was having just 2 of them. Okay. Now this one is this way. Okay, so let's walk over here. Press D to strife a little bit to the right. And you just might as well not even think that you're going to line this up because it's kind of a clumsy looking piece of leather. Okay, and then go all the way over to the other end and put the other one, all the way over to the other end. And then go in the middle, press D again, press 6 or whatever you have it in, and kind of get it centered a little bit. For me, on the keyboard, it's really hard to tap. Just a half a tap. But, oh well. And, you know, who cares? Remember, I'm not that kind of, like, person that gets kind of excited and says, oh no, it's not working. But we will need a lot of sand. Now we can start putting our flint in this storage. I think it's over here, actually. We can start uploading it over there. Our chitin also is used in the mortar and pestle. Our spoiled meat, our narco berries, our stem berries, our other 4,430, 110 pounds full of flint. My golly, that's a lot of flint. I have been really trying and working hard trying to just get metal out of stone. Trust me, it is not all that it's cracked up to be. When you have a pick, you need to find a metal node. Really, truly, one metal node is going to be such a lifesaver. And because I was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, getting so much, what's charcoal for? Oh, gunpowder. Getting so much metal, I broke down and got the fabricator, and of course we don't have everything we needed. I think it needs crystal. Cementing paste comes from, I'm going to leave the cementing paste here. I'm going to leave a little bit of metal here because some things need a little bit of metal. My morella tops, they killed a, I can't walk. Now what? 110 is just too much. Gee, they killed the morella tops. So I was able to just go and get the meat. And that's another thing we need to do, is we need to cook some more meat. And because all of our meat and our jerky, the medjool berries, all this stuff, we might move the preserving bin over into that other area. But for right now, I don't want to use any more resources than absolutely necessary. So we'll put in here, we've already bought the engrams. So I'm going to put this flint in here. We're going to go get stone later, not right now. Right now, I wanted to see if we can make a rifle. Oh my gosh, we have 50 metal ingots. I could make a sword. See the fabricator? Down in that 1, 2, 3, 4th position is crystal, 15 crystal. I am telling you, that's a lot of crystal. Okay, what I want to do is I want to, remember I'm the one who saves my engrams. I'm going to get a rifle. Although I'm really impressed. I mean, extremely impressed with the crossbow. I'm just like, wow. Okay, simple rifle ammo. You just know this is going to have me get something. A flare gun. Really? Who uses a flare gun? Oh, let's waste some points on a flare gun. Jeez. Okay, now we have a flare gun. Recipe. Engram. Consume. That's a lot. You know, I think, as I recall from playing this over there by the green obelisk, that I'm going to need this simple bullet. And we're not making anything in the fabricator, so we don't even need to worry about that. And remember, it may not show up. See, the guns haven't shown up. Close the smithy and just reopen it, and everything will magically appear. And if you take show all off, it will actually have armor, saddles, structures, weapons. Speaking of saddles, we need one for a Procoptodon. Procoptodon saddle. 35 engrams. Gosh, they go so quickly. Okay, well, let's close it. Open it up. Let's see what I'm going to need for it. The 200 hide for the Dodicarus one. I already have one on my Dodic. Actually, do I even have one on my, never mind. Let's continue with this. Don't get off course. Just stay the course. Just let's get the saddle for the Procoptodon going here. We need, oh boy, look what we need. We need 500 hide, 150 pelt. There is no way I'm not making a saddle. Because it gets so cold here in the desert at night, like in the 40s, probably in the 30s sometimes, you can actually harm yourself by working out in it. And I was going to see what it costs for a fur armor. Oh, I guess I don't call it armor. I guess I call it leggings, and you have to do it one at a time. This is the ghillie suit that you have to make if you want to be taming Arthropura or mantises. It's just a suggestion. You could also go and wear it when you go out after a death worm. It is, I don't know what's so good about it. Okay, I didn't type it in wrong thinking about that. Okay, so fur boots. We might as well just get them. And as we get the pelt, we will make these first. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, now, even though we have a extremely low Ankylosaurus out here, it still is easier to get on them and ride them where you need them to go. See, she can already take 370 weight. I've been pumping her weight every time I come out here, and she needs a saddle. So here we go again. Oh, and I put one of my babies out here. And there's my Procoptodon that I found and tamed this morning. All of these animals, every single one of them, has been stuck in a rock or between two trees, or I haven't done any taming by kiting anybody. I am not brave. Let's get it straight right at the beginning. I have not done this long enough to be able to do that kind of stuff yet. Oh, we were here. We were going to go in. We were going to get an Ankylosaurus saddle. Ankla? Is it Ankla? Oh, it's even spelt different than I even thought. No wonder people call them Ankies. Huh, how interesting. Wow. That's neat. Okay, so hopefully it's not anything that we don't have. And so many raptors come in here, and parasaurs and stuff that get killed. I'm going to take my 9 pelt. We have to kill some wolves and saber-tooths and find out which one gives us a pelt. Take our storage box. Take our hide. We won't have enough hide. We're going to have to go kill something. We don't have hide in here, right? No, we only have structures. Oh, I have another thing of metal. Oh, it's because I unloaded the smithy before I demolished it. And my storage box that had all of my narcotics and everything in it. That's 100 pounds. I'm going to be so overweight. Well, here's another 9 pelts. It's kind of odd, huh? That they didn't combine. So we need to have a storage. Well, let's see if it'll place at the end of here. I hope it does. If it doesn't, I'll have to think of something else. I may just have to get rid of that door. Make that just a solid wall. I mean, I don't need an in and out door, do I? I am not stopping because I'm trying to think. I am thinking that I'm going to make a big storage and just put it there. If I have to close the door, I am going to just make a big storage there. Period, the end. And I need wood, thatch fiber. What else do we need? Nothing. Oh, we can build 5 of them. Well, let's build 3. At least 3, because we have all the other walls in the other rooms. T, T, G, and down here 9. And we'll just use that tiny little storage for our first one up in the hills. Which reminds me, we have to get enough leather to make a tent. Okay, so here we go. You know, have you ever seen, watch those other guys on TV, on YouTube, and they place these next to each other like this? I think that's what we're going to have to do. Because if we just keep putting them up against the wall flat, we're going to run out of everything. Room. By the time you start playing this game, and keep playing this game, and keep playing this game, you gather so much junk. You can't even believe it. It is a junk gathering expedition in itself. I'm trying to pull it a little bit like that. I'm kind of tired of doing it so crooked. But maybe it's just going to be crooked. Okay. And place another one. Does it show me if I'm going to place one now? No, it never shows you. I guess it must be too small. Oh well, that's alright. We'll just say I shouldn't have shifted too much, right? I don't know. Let's try to kind of get it a little bit the same, maybe. Now, if you're not walking straight, you might as well just... What is all that green stuff? And you know, I can push buttons and I can't get rid of it. Buttons that I think should be getting rid of it and don't. Okay, so... remember, just do your best. That's what we all do on ARK. We just do our best. Lord have mercy, it's a really long way, huh? Don't look. It's crooked. Oh my gosh, it's crooked. How crooked is it? I don't want to know. No, I don't want to know. But it's crooked. Maybe if we make this last one straight, it won't look so bad. So I'm trying to, if I walk it in and kind of make it the same place along the x-axis. Oh, that didn't work, did it? A tiny bit more? I'm going to try that. Okay. And then let's go back. And I'm going to put this end right on this, right here. And since it's on that line, we know it's straight. Okay. Now we have 3 cabinets. that filled up almost the entire room, but now we could stand between this one that we're offloading. Oh, this morning I put a door there so I could offload into this cabinet. So now we can open up this cabinet and put things in it, turn around and open up this cabinet and put things in that. Then we can go over here and we can put stuff from here over into here. Yep, it works out perfect. And that's pretty nice, huh? Well, okay. Let's come over here and let's go. We're gonna get some, we have to get hide, and we might as well go over, oh, wait a minute, we may have gotten all of our weapons fixed up, but I really do need to get some arrows. See all this cloth that sometimes you get, you know, when you kill a raptor or something? I'm going to go ahead and start taking it and putting it in the little storages, like down here, wherever I am. Here's a tent. I made a sleeping bag. I want to put one of those in each of my animals, which I think is really important. Here's an arrow. Where's all my arrows? I know I uploaded them somewhere. Who knows where? It's a mystery. A freshwater mystery. Are these the only saddles that I have? Umbrella tops and 2 parasaurs. Okay. Okay, so absolutely nothing in here, right? That looks like an arrow. And absolutely nothing in here that looks like an arrow. Absolutely. Here they are. A lot of them too, huh? Let's see. So we have 100 stone arrows. We certainly don't need to take all those. We don't need 150. Stone arrows are really easy to make on the fly. So the ones that are most important that you might need are your trank arrows. And if you don't know what you're going to be running into, put some trank arrows on one of your animals. Now it's been a long time since we've had some kind of a weather event, so let's just go kill some things that are easy, that are around. Oh, these tails. Jiminy. Okay, this is my lead one with all the melee damage. Usually I try to get my animals up to 500 melee damage, but that's my parasaurs and everything. These, I'm counting on them having the element of numbers. Not surprise, of numbers. So we need more morella tops, which I cannot believe that nobody has sauntered in to our taming pen. I mean, yesterday we couldn't get the animals off of this area. I wonder if they quit spawning in the area because it's here. That's the reason. If you have a huge, huge, huge area and you don't want anything to spawn in it, you come over about wherever you need to and you put a pillar or 2 pillars or a foundation, just a regular, any thatch foundation, you know, stone, and nothing will spawn in that area anymore. That's why nothing's coming in here. And so since they were walking through here, this is about the edge of the spawn point. But now it's way over here. So things will be spawning along that rock, but not around here anymore. Well, that's kind of a shame. But I knew. I mean, in my heart, I knew. I need a drink of water before we go, because we're going to run up there, we're going to get that done, we're going to come back, because our gerbo's just going to be chirping like crazy. And we'll remember to shut all the doors then. So the only reason we'll be using that is if we can... Okay, I'm at Remember how all the animals always bunch up around him? So I'm just going to move him a tiny bit forward because they are terrible. Especially the ones that are on low. This one's on medium. One of them's on low. And lowest, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. Get back a little bit. It's underneath this thing. Okay, down there. Owner, Rashamane, Percoptodon. Nope, wrong one. Where's this one's? Huh. What are you? I don't know what you are. But you have to follow. Whatever you are. Everybody is following. And you're in medium. And this one doesn't say. Medium. Medium. Oh, they have to be following before it's going to show up. Oh, that's interesting, huh? Okay. I can deal with that. Oh, guys, look. Oh my gosh, look. This is the one that's stuck. It's stuck in here. See it? You can get this down with a, honest to God, you can get this down with a slingshot. You may have to use a lot. No, no, no! They killed it already, poor baby. Aw, I forgot they're on my target. This thing's not going to have any life left. Hardly. Poor thing. Oh. Yes, I know, it was my fault. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I'm afraid if I throw an arrow in it, it's going to, kill it. See over here, my little arrow, my lightning bolt is going down. That's your stamina. And you can't run a whole lot. Oh. Right here. Gosh. Where's my slingshot? Where's my slingshot? What happened to my slingshot, guys? Okay, fine. Unfollow me. I should have had all of them on neutral. That way, if something attacked them or me, it would have been okay. Is my hide over here? Hide and wood. I don't know what else you need for a slingshot. Well, I bought it. I mean, that's how I got my first guys. Oh, no. I haven't. Sometimes when things update, like I had to get the one for clay 3 times. I just kept rebuying it all the time. Somehow it just kept, disappearing. Okay, it needs fiber. Okay, let's craft one of these guys. That's really odd, huh? It's odd to me, but I know it's ARK. It's ARKdom thing. And ARKdom rules. The kingdom of ARKdom. I press 1T and the thatch went in there. Where's everything else? Don't even worry. I goofed up. Remember, if you have something in here and your cursor's still in there, it will only give you everything that starts with a T. Okay. All right. Let's make sure. Oh, there's no way that I'm going to make sure that door's shut. With them right there. Brother. I'm going to make sure the back door's shut. I'm going to make sure the front door's shut. You will have a wooden axe and pick because you can't tame until you're a level 5. Just remember that. So you might as well go around and kill Listersauruses with your wooden spear. And everybody, you are now on neutral. Too bad. Get out of my way. Beep, beep, beep. Fine. Which one is this one? Level 48. Wait. Are you following me? Yes. You're following me. I'm not going to be able to get off. I'll get caught between them. So I'll just jump over here. Get on this one. Walk all the way around. And only 3 will follow. Put it away. Good grief. Okay, this one is following Rashamane. Alright, guys. See, I wasn't sitting. If I would have been sitting and done that, it would have said following Ramshackle. But if Ramshackle is with me, and they're all 4 with me, and something attacks it, Ramshackle takes off. That parasaur is gone. If no, it's not. It's right here. No, it's not. It's gone. If Ramshackle takes off, they'll all leave, and you'll just be defenseless. So make sure they're all following you if that's, you know, your mission up into a wild, horrible place. We usually go up the other way, over to the right, but we keep coming back down this way. So I thought, since we've gone as far as we can down over to the right of us, to where all of the everything is, I mean, saber-tooth, wolves, terror birds, everything. We can follow all that down there later if we really want to. But last night, when I was with you guys, go around this tree. When I was with you guys, we just started coming up here, and I noticed all this up here is a lot more abundant and more concentrated area. And so this is where I've been coming. I don't think this is, yeah, it is. So this is where I've been coming to get my metal. And dropping the stone, of course, because who needs stone? Well, now I need stone. I didn't know I need stone. I'm running out of everything. And I would never have guessed I'd ever run out of stone. But I'm making stone behemoth walls. And, yeah. So there is a sandstone. Here is a node, a metal stone. Not a node, a metal stone. A stone that will have metal in it. A regular stone by the mountains. And remember that I don't have a good graphics card. It's coming. So just bear with me. And we don't go up into this area much. I've kind of come over here and gotten these over here because I haven't really seen anything really terribly bad yet up here. scary bad. And I haven't gone over close to the mountain because I'm afraid some elemental golem thing is going to jump out. I know they're orange, and I know you can see what they look like if you're up against a mountain like this. When you're up against sand, I cannot tell one from the other. Across my heart. The only way you can tell is if you have a spyglass and you look at every rock. It will tell you the level of the elemental in your spyglass. How about that? So if you are out and about and you want to know if something is an elemental or not, just stop. I mean truly, stop and look through your spyglass and see if it's an elemental. Okay, so here's another pretty gray one. It's only a 20. We don't want that. And my other one is stuck. So we'll just hatch our way there. I don't usually go over this way, but we can go this way this time. Yeah, I know. Be careful when you're using a hatchet. See that she's right there? She will actually get injured if I do it now. The better way is to get on an animal. Which animal can do it? You can do it. And walk over and just take it down, and then your animal won't be injured. Got it? Pretty cool, huh? This is where I want to go up that little place right there. That's where I'm going to start putting my tiny little storage. I don't really see anything bad around here. That's too scary. But see how concentrated this is? Isn't this neat? It's a lot better than doing one and then doing another and then having to walk, you know, far away and do another like we did. Oh, okay. So let's see. Always remember to offload. And you don't want to be so heavy that if some dangerous animal shows up, you are caught, not able to move, get out of the way. Boy, this is the first time I've ever been up this far. This is horrid. It's so scary. I know it's probably not scary for anybody else, but it's really scary for me. Once I've been in an area, I'm a little okay about it. But if I've never been there before, I'm kind of like, oh no. So we'll just get all these and kind of walk over this way and see if we, I don't know. Every time I do this, I think right behind it's going to be a golem. It's really scary. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here's a metal node. Jeez. There's two kinds of metal nodes on this map. I found a metal node. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my God. Ah! Oh my gosh. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no. You're kidding. Okay. Come on. Come up here closer. Can you get closer? Are you stuck? Oh, don't be stuck. Okay, so I'm going to have to change you to lowest. High, high, low. Okay. Don't put it on lowest. It'll get your pick. Okay, so make sure that it's not anywhere near your pick. Okay, yeah, Oh my goodness. Remember to use a pick. 88 metal. Oh, I'm in heaven. Oh no, I transferred everything. Oh well, no big deal. Oh my gosh, look it. Oh. Anyway, there are two colors of metal stone. One is almost a silver, and the other one is black and gold. But see the surface of this one is real bumpy. On the island, they'll look like a regular rock, but they'll have that bumpy patina kind of, and that's metal too. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is an amazing, amazing find. We can do so much more without having to do it for hours. I mean, I've been at this literally since this morning at 7 p.m. So I've already worked on ARK for like 8 or 9 hours, just trying to get enough metal so that we could do things today. This is great. Oh my gosh. We can do this. Wait till it's, look how much we got. Oh my gosh. Look at how much. I have that, and it's taken me about 8 hours. Now we can concentrate on getting some tames. What is that? That's you. Okay. Okay. This is what's so great about this. Now, this morning, I can't. No. Put that away. You're going to hurt somebody. I'll just go get the oil. Oh my gosh, are there any more? Scouting. See, you have to be so careful when you're scouting, though. I mean, if we run across something horrid, we're just going to be in a world of hurt. Let me get one up. I don't want to be on the ground for this scouting expedition. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's another one. Oh, look. Oh, wait. Oh my God, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Give me somebody that, never mind, I'll just walk. It's not that far away, but I could see it up on, I hope it's one. I hope that I did not see it wrong. Oh, I saw it. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. 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 Oh, I'm so excited. I forgot to walk. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. Oh, this is great. I'm sorry, I won't go on emoting. I'm just tickled to death. Oh my God, it's so great. Oh, I would have never guessed. I thought we'd have to go way up into the mountain. Way up. One of these should be right with us. Okay, here, this one. Even if I overload this one, I can offload it to something else right behind it. It's okay so far. Oh my gosh. Just be careful that you don't wake up some big old horrible golem and it pop up and scare the you-know-what out of you and kill you. That's why you want to put a lot of your resources on your animals. Why is that one jiggling all around like that? What is going on? Do we still have 4 with us? Give me a break. What is going on? You, what are you doing? You're on medium. No, you're on low. Oh, I left you on low. I'm sorry. No, that's ramshackle. Huh. Wilson's on low, and Wilson's the one I'm loading. That's kind of crazy, huh? See? It screamed because I hit it. Oh no! Dang. Darn. See, his health went down. I'm just going to unfollow everybody. I just can't have them running around in circles and getting in the way and getting, bloody. And like I said before, I have killed them accidentally. I didn't mean to. I mean, you have to be really careful swinging that pick when you're in a dangerous area. Well, does everybody have something on them already? I don't understand. Huh. See my health way over there on the right? The little thing that looks like a little shank of pork roast or pork rare? No, pork. A ham hock. Don't let yourself starve. And berries hardly fill you up very quickly, so, eat 1,000. Okay. Everybody's stable? Okay. Now, I am far enough away from the compound that if I say follow all of the animals in the compound won't try to get up here and follow me. I don't want to put any more in you. No. Well, okay. Actually, I could, huh? It's only 31 more pounds. Well, 53, I don't know. A little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to get up off it on you, and then I'm going to get up so I can walk over here this way. And then get over here. Excuse me. Gosh, what's in the way? Oh, brother. That's kind of odd. There we go. Okay, where are they? It was nighttime, and I came up here and we were just getting a few little rocks at night because even at ARK night, I was trying to work. And we had a heat storm and it went up to 63 degrees. It was so easy to work in. Press J. Everybody follow me. Okay. You're going to hear a bunch of thudding. Here they come. So I get all the way back down. I have to find the green obelisk. We're kind of that way. I get all the way back down to where we are, and my one of my Mordella tops is gone. So I unload everybody, and I go up on my roof of my place, and I put two light torches. And I put one up here so at nighttime I could find my way to this watering hole if I need to. And I put two torches on top of my roof and I lit them in case I needed to find my way home, because you can really see light a long ways away. I don't know if this is a cliff or just an easy slope down. So, oh, perfect. Just perfect. Oh my golly. We did so good. We really did good. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And we need hide. Are you a tiny level? Tell me you're a tiny level. Oh, did it kill that tiny little Jeroboa? Maybe that was the listers. Jesus, where'd they go? What the heck? They're still after it? Water stuck. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. If they don't. Oh, they got it. Okay. If they don't get it within a good amount of time, please just call them back with a J, follow, and put them on neutral first. We got 122 hide. That's what we needed. Needed something here. I don't want to ride you. I want to ride you. Can I walk? I'm kind of stuck in the rocks here. Okay, guys, come on. We need to hustle back really fast. Sounds kind of like a sandstormy thing here. Oh, free. Free, free, free. Free hide. I'll take it. Yep, I'll take it. Let's go. No, we can't go, huh? Never mind. I gotta get in. We're close enough. We are close enough. This one should have a lot of my metal. Yeah, it really sounds like a sandstorm. No, that's the wrong way. I've ran out of stone. How crazy is that? See my stamina up there? Just plummeting. Pretty soon you won't be able to move. Oh, and also you gather sand. And you need to shut anything that's open. Okay, you have to unfollow everybody, or you will be stuck out here. And just get inside. All right, hot dig. We have arrived. Isn't that the coolest? We can't see a darn thing, but we have arrived. Uh-oh. Oh. Phew, I thought maybe they were trying to follow me or kill something. I'm like, oh no. Oh no, look at who came in. This is something I did the other night. I was able to access the water. See? I can, I mean, it would be a perfect time to, have to get a little bit closer, I guess. You could fill up all of your water things, and you can make all your, those water bags, and then you could make paint. But you can't access it like with an F. I wonder if you can access this inventory this way. No. But we could go find out what we did with someplace are all of our water skins. I know one of them somewhere. I think it's in my stuff here. This one here. And then I think The other ones are in my stuff. Maybe. Yeah, here they are. And it will, the paint will, it will use it all the way up to a half of the bag. After that, it won't do anything. You'd have to refill it. So let's just go over here to our cooking pots, and we'll put, remember, you can only use thatch to light the fire because wood makes charcoal. Charcoal is also in a lot of the colors. So you have to use thatch, which of course I can't find any of right at the moment. I have to be all ready because if I am not, and I'm so glad that I unloaded a tiny bit. Let's put our raw meat away too. We'll have plenty more storms that we can fiddle around and fix inventory if we want. But right now, I wanted to show you paint. I'm going to put my tent in here. Just keep loading up the tents and sleeping bags and get them all ready to go. Okay, so here we are. F. We'll put half of it. Remember, push the shift key, gives you half. I already have the amberries in here and the spark powder. I need the water. The recipe is on, I know I didn't know where the recipe was the other night, but now I do. Hold on, I'll get it. Ta-da! I mean, I'm like, where do I find the recipe? It's on Gamepedia, ark.gamepedia.com recipes. And it gives you the recipes for all the colors and all the kibble. And I went ahead and it's on one page, but I doubled the printing so that it would be a little bit bigger. Because when you're sitting at your terminal and you're looking over, even if you have, you know, the best vision in the world, sometimes it's hard to see the colors and what you need. So for blue, you need only azelberries and only charcoal. And for cyan, you need spark powder, azelberries, and amberries. And I already made some blue dye, and I was getting ready to make some cyan dye, and then some navy dye. So you don't need very many. I used to count exactly how many I would need until I was watching somebody, and they were just, you know, they just threw everything into one of those big industrial cookers, and it just made whatever it wanted to. And I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna do that. I mean, why go through all this? You know, I just like, oh, okay, we can do this. So I'm sure this one's still here. So go ahead and access the inventory. Fill water tank from inventory. Fill inventory water containers. Is that? Oopsie daisy, it didn't let me. Let's see, E. Maybe I do have to have F. I am going to need to have push F. Watch your stamina. You don't want to die. kind of convenient, huh? If you had them in a building, you could just walk into the building, you know. All right, so light the fire. Stand back from the fire, guys. You'll kill yourself. Sometimes you won't, but a lot of times, especially if you're in between two of them, and you're working in between two of them, I couldn't believe that it was killing me. And I was so new, I wasn't fast enough to close my inventory and to back up. I couldn't even think of what to do. I was just like, what do I do? I mean, I was really confused. It was awful. It was really terrible. Tragic. So tragic. I did not know what to do. But now I have learned just to be very patient with myself. And if I burn a tiny bit, oh well, I'm not going to die. I have enough health. But see, it took my health probably down to like 220. Oh gosh. And then it's going to take your food down and your water. In this instance where it's taking everything down so quickly, I will go eat meat. So that's the way it is. Take that back, put this in, wait for the color to make. T for transfer, transfer another one in, let it bake it. See how fast these waters are going down? Less than a half of water skin won't give you anything. I wonder what does. Well, that's pretty nice. I know if you put a bunch of them in at once, it doesn't do it. It takes them all. All your water skins are empty and you don't get anything. So I don't know if it's an industrial cooker, way different than that. But here, or it was just, I was so new at doing it, I did not know how. So we can practice that later after I go get some food, because my food is just diminishing like to half already. Alright. And we'll take all of our water skins back. We'll turn off the fire. We'll take our color. And we'll open our cabinet. And we'll put our color. Now on some of the ARK, I think it's a primitive plus, primitive. Yeah, they give you a paint rack. Oh geez, here's one more. Never waste anything in ARK. They give you a rack for your paint. And so I just make a little tiny bin. Trust me, when this thing's full, sometimes it's hard to find all the things you want. So we need to put a bin in here. Do I still have that bin hanging out? A tiny one? Gosh, I don't know where anything is now that everything's so different. It's all changed. Bin, 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 bin. It's probably out on one of the dynos. Or I actually put it away. No such luck. No such luck at all. Oh my goodness. None. Too bad. How much can we take? We're going to take this? Kinda. I'll just stick it in here. Later on, we can figure out what to do with it. And we'll, if you have a cabinet, you just press E, and you can rename it. You can play one thatch and fiber, metal, raw, clay, sand, you know, Adobe, all that kind of stuff. Just like this one is right now, it's just got all of my structures for building. And then this one was just supposed to be all raw material, but I keep unloading stuff from the back. And no. But the storm is over, right? That storm isn't really going still. No. The storm's not going. It's a really interesting dynamic that they did. Wherever you are, the animal is going to try to look at you. That's why his face was in the building. He was trying to look at us. I think that's interesting to me. Anyway, you can walk around. They're always looking at you. And it's kind of cute when there's a bunch of animals and they're all looking at you walk by. And then their heads get in the way and you go, get out of my way. What are you guys doing? Yeah, it just happens all the time. Oh, if it's not going to go in there, that means there's too much stuff in here. I'll have to empty some of it out. I can take some of my arrows back for sure. The charcoal in there. I can get rid of this seed by dropping it. We don't need seeds right at the moment. And I'll take my little slingshot. And, oops, I accidentally moved it back. That's not going to help anybody. And let's see. The tinto berries. We need to take them and give them to this guy. Did you hear me eat him when I put him there? I'll have to have him in my hot bar more often. Okay. Hopefully we can move out of the way a little bit. Can we move out of the way? No, I can't move out of the way. Let's see here. Jump over. Press E. Can we move out of the way? Okay, what do we have in here? Mostly berries, so let's just go to the berry door. I don't know if you can name a door. I know you can lock a door with a code. E. Uh-oh. Because it's an AI and not a real animal, hit it with your fist if you want it to get its head out of your way, which isn't happening with this one. But it took me a long time to even do that. Set pin code. See, it gives you this, so if you went 1, 2, 3, 4, it sets the pin. Now, nobody but you can get into here or your tribe mate. I think it's kind of neat. Also, then you can unlock it if you have other people, and you can clear it if you want to put in another code. How about that? I think it's interesting. It's pretty nice, but you can't name it. I can't name this the berry door. Too bad. You know? All right, darling. Let's see here. Take all the inventory, and they like berries and tinto berries, which I don't have any of. Oh, geez. Hello. I got a million of them. That's all they eat. That's all they really like. I'm not going to say it's all they eat. That's all they really like that. Alright. Let's put you over here. There's our little Listersaur. It makes everybody really good. And you can taming food in the last slot. I can't remember what they eat. Do they eat magic berries? Our Listersauruses have magic berry. Someday I'm going to write all this down I've never really had to before, but now that I'm streaming, I should at least know what I'm talking about. But it gives your animals well-being to have a Listersaurus around. And why he's watting around in here, I have no clue. You know, nothing else is walking through here. Okay, put the berries, the magic berries, in your last hotbar number 0. Walk up, and when you're behind it, it will say, feed magic berries to tame. Press E. You can't give it the magic berry if it's not in the 0 slot. They're very easy to tame. If it's a vulture, you put the spoiled meat in 0 and press E. I don't know what it is that for an arthropleura. I guess it must be some kind of kibble. Huh. I don't know. Mantises. They only tame with the deathworm horn. And then I think they eat spoiled meat. I have never figured it out. Oh, watch out. God bless me. Sorry, guys. Taming. And if you goof up and you don't keep feeding them when they're supposed to be fed, press 9, then, why is it 0? Oh, don't press 0, press E. I'm supposed to be pressing E. There we go. Funny, huh? And that's how you have to do the little tiny monkeys on the center. You have to follow them around, and you can't aggro them, so you can't, let them see you. They're really hard. We had one that we almost had tamed, and it kept getting bloody, and we could never figure out why. So we finally just let it go. Oh, and apes, the big apes also are passively tamed. Some things that are passively tamed I cannot believe. Like the mantis, I would have never guessed that would have been passively tamed. And then I have to make sure he's got berries in him, and I have to go make a feeding trough for out here, because I don't have a feeding trough. All right. A Listersaurus is a small herbivore common to much of the island, well, all of them, and also now scorched earth. Only about 2 feet long, it is not high on the food chain and eats small plant life. The poisonous insects of the island seem to have little effect on the Listersaurus. Despite being among the island's tinier herbivores, Listersaurus is an incredibly resilient survivor. It recovers its torpor and health much faster than most creatures, which makes rendering a Listersaurus unconscious a rather difficult affair. Domesticated, not surprisingly, a Listersaurus is an extremely loyal pet once tamed. It's a very fast learner, so it gains experience much more quickly than most other creatures. Additionally, its presence nearby appears to inspire allies, making them learn and gain experience. And it's talking about other dinos, whether they're herbivore or carnivore, more rapidly as well. Thusly, a Listosaurus is an excellent addition to any tribe's hunting party. So, this is one of the only ones that you can walk up to and see it says E to pet it. And if you E, look at that. Isn't that cute? It does different stuff. So I'm just going to make sure that it's got all these mejoberries, because it can take up to 90 pounds, all these amberries, because I don't know what it likes. And I'm going to take some of that great metal. Oh my gosh, I don't even know which one is out. It's the door that is in the corner of the area, and it's got to be this. No, it's not that one. It's this one. Okay, the one in the corner. Oh, and it's going to want to follow me. Oh, unfollow, unfollow, unfollow. There you go. Unfollow and attacking your target. You do not want this thing attacking your target. It will die. Cycle it to neutral. Press E. Cycle it to passive. There you go. Your Jeroboam should be on that too, but you know, it happens that sometimes they're not. Oh, it might be able to get out. I don't think I have it on wander, do I? Enable wandering. No, I don't. Okay. So it's not going to wander. That's okay. Alright, and this has been burning since ARK night. And I need to go eat. I need to go drink. Take care of yourself, because you will start going, look down, get eye up and see what you're starving in, because your body will actually tell you when it's starving. I mean, really, it sounds like it's going to die. And if you haven't been paying attention and you're taming or you're gathering or you're trying to survive and you start doing those weird sounds, make sure you press I and find out what it is. Get cactus sap. It gives you both hydration, because that was in the last patch. I told everybody that every night, but if you're new and you're watching for the first time, cactus sap has now got a patch in it where it will give you both water and food. So let's watch. 139.7, 65.7. Push the 0. Since SOTF started to do this, they put a patch in so we can do it too. Used to have to do it one at a time. So see, my water's already up normal, and my food is going up. And this is going down. You don't really have to, it doesn't go up as quickly. I mean, it just continues to climb. So you don't have to eat all 2,187 of them. Okay. And I had all this cactus sap here because, I'll show you out here. Okay, if you look here, I guess it has to be up here. Okay, See, it spoils in 1 minute and 5 seconds for it. Put it over here. 20 minutes, 51 seconds. One of them will be gone. So if you have them on you, remember they're going to be dying about every 2 minutes. Put it back here. Get it? See? 2 minutes. You have a 2-minute spoiler time. In here, it's 20 minutes. 10 times longer in a preserving bin. Oil and spark powder is what makes you store your perishables with spark powder to preserve. So spark powder is great. And oil and cooked meat to make jerky over hours. I've been making jerky because kibble takes jerky. I have not been able to get prime meat down here to this preserving bin in time before it spoils. Also, spoiled meat, unbelievable, has a timer. See, 3 minutes, 47. So it's probably a 4-minute timer. In here, it's 37 minutes before one of them's gone. So you can put, just like on the center, the organic polymer has a really short timer, and you can't put it in the fridge. Mantises give you organic polymer on this site, and their polymer has a really long spoil time. I mean, I can get, a mantis one day and then go the next day and the polymer's still there. And you need a lot of polymer for a lot of stuff if you have a fabricator. And we can't make a fabricator until we get the crystal. So we're going to have to go be brave. And we'll probably do that tomorrow because I don't feel like being brave tonight. It's too scary. I don't like to be... Oh, I just don't want to go up in those mountains. But I will. I will have to. You have to just keep at it. But I'm going to be prepared my own way. Remember? I've got to be able to know that I'm going to be close. Oh, a standing torch. Close to some of my animals that I've left behind. So that I can, like, if I put a storage bin down, I'm going to make sure that I leave one of my animals that, can go up and I can ride to go get my other one, or something will attack me and I will die. Simple as that. Your narco berries and your amberries can go in here. They have a timer too, so if you're saving up for narcotics, narco berries go great in here. Spoiled meat. Remember, you're going to either have a lot of one and none of the other, or a lot of the other and not a lot of none. So if you have raw meat and you hardly have any narco berries because you have a lot of carnivores that are, eating raw meat and that just spoils in the trough, or inside of them, then sometimes you don't have enough narco berries. So just keep them, and then when you get enough of both, it takes 6 narco berries to one of these spoiled meat. Also, I wanted to show you something very fascinating that Slizerus, the admin grandson, showed me. Press the control button first, then get this and move it over. It gives you 1. Move it over. Gives you 1. Move it over. Gives you another. If you're in a hurry and you need to make narcotics because you need to tame something, or you need narcotics for anything, do it like that. And the timers on these, in 1 minute and 34, 3, 2, 1 minute, 30 seconds, all of these will be spoiled meat. And then you can just put them in with the narco berries, and you can just, to your heart's content, make narcotics. What do you think of that? Thank you, Slizerus. Okay, so we were right in the middle of figuring out which ones of this. Oh, we were looking for the tiny little bin. I never found it. It's on it. Oh, it's on one of the animals with the tent and the sleeping bag. Never mind. We'll make another one. Never mind. I know where it's at. Okay, so we need a tiny little bin, fiber, and wood, and thatch. Oh, thatch again. Golly. Oh, I have some on me. Well, that makes it nice, just fiber. Okay, so craftables. I need storage. I'm going to make 2 little boxes. One just for the stuff that comes off the mortar and pestle. The other one just for my colors. Because they get lost when you're in a hurry. And you really need your stimulant to make insect repellent. For when you're taming the mantis, you have to have insect repellent. And when you go in caving, a lot of the spiders and stuff, won't know you're around if you have the repellent on in a ghillie suit. Or just the repellent. I don't know about the ghillie suit, but I know you need the repellent. And today I found a chasm really close to where I am that leads to a cavern that I've seen on some of YouTubers going into. And it has a huge elemental in it, tons of ugly snakes. I mean, it's just horrid. But if you have to go there, you have to go. And I've been making gunpowder. And for my paints, now I'm going to be making them for my rifle and bullets. Also, you need narcotic if you're going to be making tranq darts for your rifle. So hang on to everything. Don't let anything slip in your fingers and get rid of it because you don't think you're going to need it. You eventually will, so just make a lot of storages. And I have just something, I have all that stuff that I just used, and it's just weighing me down too much. There. Remember to save a tiny bit of metal. Some things to take raw metal. I don't know if the crop plots take raw metal or if they take metal. Thatchwood, fiber stone. Thatchwood, fiber stone. Oh, they don't take any metal. What was it that took metal that I was kind of shocked about? Oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Oh, here. See, it takes 12 metal, not ingots. See the little picture there to the left? It takes metal. So it took metal, not metal ingots. So make sure that you keep some in your smithy or somewhere in your, storage, some metal, because right off the bat you'll have to have it, and you'll have made it all into ingots. And when you're first, beginning, like we're only in our 5th day here at ARK, and I left the light on. Oh, I left the light on. Yeah. There you go. So let's put all these back in here. And I know I burn myself terribly on these cooking pots. I hate them. And I don't. What if they're hard to make? I could move them over. I wonder what they take. Cooking. They take stone, thatch, wooden flint. Stone, thatch. Where's that thatch again? Who would ever think that we would run out of thatch? Or stone. Oh my gosh, stone. Who would ever thought we would run out of stone? I can't believe it. Okay, we have any stone. 127 pounds, that will overweigh us. How about now? Okay, we can handle it. Alright, so we need stone. We have enough thatch. We have enough wood. Put in the light stuff first. Remember, I press the shift key. Fiber, you do not need 5,000 fiber. And I don't know how to divide it up yet. I have to learn that. And then you don't need all that wood. And you already have stone. Okay, so let's go in here and let's find those cooking pots again. Flint, of course. And also make sure you leave a tiny bit of flint here. Oh, what I'm doing is it says COO and nothing in inventory starts with a COO, even though I can put things into it, like I could put the stone into there and it would take it. It just doesn't show up because it doesn't start with a COO. Okay, so let's make, we'll have to make 2 because I'm going to move them over so I don't burn myself. They take up so much room. I like doing them outside actually, but here on this map I can't do it. Because right when you're going to be doing some kind of recipe for focal chili or something, all of a sudden you'll be in a world of hurt because it'll be outside and you can't get to it. Get rid of the COO. Put your cursor down here and hit someplace down here. So when you press T, it won't just keep typing T up here. T for transfer, T. We don't need the spoiled meat right at the moment. We will later. We'll go make some narcotics out of the narco berries, but right now we need to find some place. Let's see, if I take this, can I get rid of anything in here? Okay. Demolish it. Gotta put it in my hot bar. You know what I could do? I could put one in here. Only one. Just right here. And I can put the little cabinet in between. Or a big cabinet. Well, I put a big cabinet. Hot dog. I still need a little cabinet though for my colors. My paint. Let's see here. I put this one here. What? Oh, it's gonna place. It'll place here. Isn't that nice? Okay, so kind of get it straight this time, Grandma. I don't even want to move over to the right. I'll screw it up. Okay, here we go. F. Get the colors. Oh, this is so nice. And the color. Where did that other color go? We just made it. Here we go. Nice. Oh, this is great. And then down here. Yes. Isn't that nice? Okay. And then this will be for our colors. Oh, that's really nice. And then this one. For some reason, the water skins are never in the right place. Just going to have to search for them. But, and we're not going to be able to carry 500 wood right at the moment. You can take and bring a dyno up to the back of here. Now that we have some time, we'll bring a dyno up to the back. And we'll offload the wood and bring it around to the other cabinet. That's just right down over there. But use your beasts of burden for burdening. Don't just make 80,000 trips back and forth to one storage cabinet to the other. I'm not going to make a garden today, so I don't need all these places. Oh, by the way, if you need to, you can eat 4 of these different kinds. You can eat the amberry seed, the mejoberry seed, actually 5 I think, mejoberry, tintoberry, and savor root is a potato. Do not eat the simberry seeds, please, or the narco seeds. Thank you very much. I think that they would put you to sleep or wake you up, make you extremely thirsty. Remember, if you get hit by a scorpion, make sure you have some stem berries or have some stimulant with you. Put it up in the top. Up here, one time I had my stimulant and my narcotics right next to each other, and I kept pressing narcotics, and I passed out. The only thing that kept me alive were my animals. It was awful. I was like so embarrassed. Oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. You know, you just keep learning and learning and learning and learning. Okay, we're going to make flint. So we'll make spark powder in this one. And over here we can make, let's see, I usually have narcotics and stimulants in one. And over here on this end, we can make clay, because we're going to have to put a storage right on the other side of this wall for all that clay and all the adobe. You know, until we quit building. Yeah. So let's go get some, check this to make sure it doesn't have any narco berries or anything in here. I'm not going to take that right now. I can take the charcoal. I can take the cementing paste. I can take the silk. I think I can take this. 189. May not be able to walk. Kind of walk. Okay, now I have to think about how I'm going to do this. I either have to make... No, I'm not going to think about what I'm going to do with it. I don't have time right now. Let's just get rid of this stuff. I wish I would have made a whole bunch of storages instead of tiny ones. It's alright. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go. Where are... You're already... Okay. I've offloaded you. Let's see here. Stick you right here. And then stick you, let's see, how about this one? F. Let's see, you're 49. You are a weight one. I have 2. I'm leveling up in weight. If you're going to be sitting and, you know, a lot of times your own inventory, you have to do, where's my 4th one? Sometimes you have to do crafting inside your own inventory, and if you can remember to come out and sit on a dino while you're doing it, it gives him XP and it gives you XP when you're really low. I need to go over here to this one, and I need to offload you. You have stuff in you, right? I haven't offloaded you yet. Yeah, no. Okay. Give you half the amberries. What is going on? Oh, it's drinking. Yeah, it's got a peripheral area that it can drink in, and that's the one I took all the water off of. Fascinating, huh? Yeah. So let's just... I'm just going to offload. I can't. Why not? There's plenty of room. Just laggy. No other reason. Oh, wait. We need the wood. We need to move the wood. Back a little bit. Trying to get... Come on. Oh, it's laggy. Sorry, guys. Is there anything else that needs to be moved? All the berries stay in here. The oil can be moved, but I can move that by hand. Stone, I can move by hand. Flint, I'm going to use the mortar and pestle. The rest of it, nope. It's the only thing I need to be moved. Okay. Let's go. And we'll just, where are we? We'll back it up. You can't back up? Why can't you back up? You're overweight? Oh, I'm not getting off of you. I'm messing with it. Too close. Oh my gosh, there's a green drop up there. I've never seen that before. Oh my gosh. He's full of something. I don't know what he's full of, but maybe I can make the green drop. Maybe. Maybe not. Before it breaks. No, come on, come on, come on. What is that? Stamina. Ah. This is like taking forever. I got an adobe wall. Well, that's good. But I got a recipe of something. We can make a bookshelf and start keeping our recipes to make stuff. And that's important. Okay. If you need to drop off something like this and you're on your animal, it will injure it. If you have a parachute and parachute down and your animal follows you, it won't injure it at all because you're not on it. That's a dynamic of ARK. So if you've just tamed like 10 animals and you have to get back and you have to go down a cliff, just go down the cliff. And if you can make it and jump, go ahead. But, you know, just your animals, have your animals follow. And, you know, like if you're on Argentavis or something and you fly off of a cliff and you just keep going, it doesn't hurt them at all. They can fall all the way down to, I don't know, anywhere to anywhere and it won't hurt them. What are you full of? Not much. Huh. You're slow. I've never upped them in speed. I never had to. And I wanted to save the stamina for like a wolf or a saber-toothed jaguar. I don't know about me. Come on. Off you go. Here you go. Okay. Good job. Alright. Now, let's get this offloaded here. We need this. It's a wall sign? I didn't get any recipes? Well, that is really great, guys. I got an Adobe, 2 Adobe frames, 2 Adobe windows, and a wall sign. Oh man, that's it. That's really weird. Oh my gosh, that's so interesting. Fascinating, huh? Oh my gosh. Oh well. That's great. That's just super loving it, guys. Super loving it. All right. That's what everybody wants to see. Coming off of a green drop. I need something that, let's see, I have to find out. I'll have to go on ARK and find out what drops are higher level for, like, you know, what level you have to be for what color drop. I know there's a color code for it. Like white is number 1. So I'm going to put you in here. I'll put you, let's see, you're at 86. I'm doing your melee right now. So that you and Ramshackle can have kind of, well, some protection. Now I have to make chitin, which I never had to do before. And the bow and the arrow, I would chase these things around for just about ever. And how do you like that, guys? I don't do very good, do I? Oh, I don't have any arrows. Where's my arrows? I wondered. If you don't have any arrows, it loads an arrow. Is the arrow even good? I mean, is it truly an arrow? Where am I here? Let me buy. I need to buy. I need to buy. Come on. I can't get by. Okay. I'll go around. I need to get organized. But right now, I just want some arrows. There we go. Okay. Right now. So I'm thinking, God, I'm not good at this. Is there a distance that you have to follow? Okay, so let's see here. Go up to it. Say eat or drink water. And then get out your handy dandy hatchety thingy. Get the raw meat and the chitin. And then go over here. I hate to do these. These are so beautiful. They've made them so beautiful. I mean, really. Press F. Get the oil. You know, it's one of the only animals that I just hate doing that to. And if they start coming towards me, I can't do it. Like if they're trying to help me out, you know, even though they're just a bug, I can't kill them. I'm just like, can't do it. You know, some little animal coming over to help you out. I'm just like, I can't do this. I leave so many insects go because of that. So funny. Okay. So let's just turn around. Go over here and join the company of guys here. And we're going to start going up this way. We've got to go get some pelt. And I don't think we're going to ever be able to tame something right away. But I was thinking of going and making a taming pen up where we see all those saber-tooths and wolves. So let's go and check it out. So we'll take this one. They're empty, right? Everybody empty? Okay. And we'll take... They're just slow. Extremely slow. Okay, so you... Here, you, and I'm on the tail. How cute. I want to walk off the tail. Alright, so I want you to follow me, and you're on medium, that's okay. I'm not going to be able to get around that tail. Just their tails are too strong. And I want you to be on, I don't want you to be on the highest, I want you to be on, see, we're going to be up in the mountains, high, high, low, lowest. Sometimes it does that. I'll just put it on high until we go do something, and then I'll get off and change it. Alright, let's go. Okay, so let's go. Remember, the animal that you are on will not fight if there is a battle. It will not fight. You have to get off of it in order for it to help the other dinos. Which I really like Parasaur for. And Rexes, because you can stand up on them in the saddle. Boy, that one's all bloody. I wonder what it got into. I wonder where we could put a taming pen. See, all the things I see, if I had a cage, I could cage tame all of these. So I'm going to need to have a taming pen right here. And then I'm going to have to aggro them up into the pen. Because I am not going to run all the way back every time. I mean, you would have to aggro them all the way back to base. No, you can't be here. I will hurt you. Oh, got enough, almost enough hide. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to have to load up each one of them. And because there's a perisher down there, I believe we're going to have to make one of the gates, the behemoth gate. And way down, not way down, way down that way, there is a Carnosaurus. We call them Carnos. You call them Carnos. Everybody calls them Carnos. But I just was going to qualify that because carnivore and Carnosaurus, you know. So when I say some of them are Carnos, I mean carnivorous. When I say one of them's a Carno, I mean Carnosaurus. One of them's a carnivorous. Yeah, it gets a little, yeah. But anyway. Yesterday there was a 96 Dodic. 1, 2, 3, 4, unfollow. Hello everybody. My kitty cat showed up. I don't even know what time it is. It's after 9. Time goes by so fast when we're doing this. That's what I mean. You know, there's so much to do when you're playing. And if you have a couple of hours to play, gee, it just disappears so fast. I have to get up in the morning and get all my stuff done because as soon as I sit down, I think, oh, I'll just go do that later. I never get up off the computer except, you know, to go eat or get a drink, stuff like that. What are you? You're probably that really low 11 or 4 or something, huh? 64, that's not bad. But I wanted the 96. Golly, where'd it go? Gee. Did it just crumble up and die? Where is it? Huh. Did it fly somewhere? Oh, geez, way over there. That is quite a ways away. Oh, no. F. I need the oil. Thank you. Almost goofed up. Almost goofed up. Oh, okay. So how, what are you guys? Please be a higher level. 16, What are you? 20. Oh. No, that's not good. Oh well. Let's start getting prepared. I don't know if I should just keep going. I'm going to stop. And then I'll come back on and stream more. But for those of you who would like to stop, you know, have other things that you have to do. So pretty here, huh? Look at all the stuff we got done. Anyway, I'm glad that you came and you joined me. I'm here every night, every night at 7 o'clock. my new hours. I used to be at 10. I would work at ARK until like 3 or 4 in the morning, even though I'd quit streaming maybe at 1 or 2. And it just got to be so hard for me. So this is so much more happening for me. And see, there's metal ingots that we need to make. We need to go and get that metal that we found, those nodes. I mean, I have a lot I want to do tonight still before I even stop, streaming. But 4-hour streams, people don't want to watch that. So I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to go ahead and go grab a bite to eat. And I'll be back at, let's see, it's 9:15. I'll be back at 9:30, and we'll stream for a little bit longer because I do want to go get the metal, and I do want to get prepared to start making a taming pen over there. I'm so excited. I am so excited about the metal. You can't even believe it. I am so excited. Anyway, uh, I'm trying to learn how to do this thing. It doesn't do really well, but I love to wave goodbye, and I don't know if you see the waving wheel or not. So. Bless your hearts, and I'll see you in a little bit. And if you have to leave, press the like button for me. If I'm on YouTube, and every time you press the like, they see that people like to watch what I'm doing, and then they'll let me join a community of people that are YouTubing, and they'll teach me stuff. And I want to learn. I am a voracious learner. I mean, I've only been arcing for 4 months. Gaming for 5. You know that part of the 4 months I didn't even have a computer, like for almost 3 weeks. And so it wasn't a continuous 4 months. But I say 4 months because it's, was 4 months. So yeah, isn't that exciting? So, and if you like it, press the like button. If you want to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have subscribers. I'm at Twitch TV. It's twitch.tv/Rashamane. I am on Twitter, the @ Rashamane, all lowercase. And I am on Rashamane's Scorched Earth and on the Twitch TV profile. At the bottom of my profile, I tell you how to get on here. And I have room now for 36 players, and I would love for you to join me, especially here. This is great. Watch my first video of season 2, and you'll see where I spawned the second time. Anyway, good night, and sweet dreams if you're going to sleep, and have a wonderful day tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.